welcome. This is Mr. Idea speaking to you once again. And this time I bring you the gym and creatine. And I want to talk about my experiences with both. And I can say that it's amazing. Creatine is like magic. It's this little powder that you take about once a day for as long as you want. And in the beginning, you can take it 5 times for a week. Every day for a week. 4 to 5 times. And you're going to see results faster than if you took it once every day. And after that week, you just take it once every day. 1 little scoop, which is like a tablespoon, 5 grams. And I feel the strength. I feel the power. Creatine, for those who don't know, helps recovery, mind, muscle recovery, the mind in some way, like get rid of the fog to clarity, gives more energy. I feel like I have a cup of coffee every day without never having any coffee. I feel my recovery in the gym so fast, like twice, like Wolverine. I can work out one day hard, and the next day I won't even feel sore. I can go ahead and just do it again. But my muscles will be like a little weaker, but I won't feel it. You know, it's like the sore results, but without the sore pain. I can say that creatine has changed my life, even though it's only been 2 weeks. And it's amazing. Ooh. I have more energy, more focus. I feel happier. I gym almost every day. I'm following a routine. Even without the creatine, I'm still following a good, healthy lifestyle. I eat good, don't eat trash food, no carbs. I'm doing the keto. No excess sugars, no sugars at all. Every once in a while. And a lot of gym every day. Those are the ingredients for a happy life. But creatine, gotta tell you, has changed my life, and you gotta try it. It's amazing. I've done some of research about it. There seems to be a lot of positives, not many negatives. The one negative thing is that once you quit, you will get maybe more sleepy, like the opposite. All that energy is gonna go away. You're gonna be sleepy for about a month, not feel so clear. And apparently that's it. Oh, and you're gonna lose a lot of your muscle look, because what creatine does too is that it makes your body retain more water, and it retains it in the muscles rather than just all over, which helps with your muscles getting energy easier, and also makes you look bulkier, more muscly. So you stop, then you will lose that. However, it's like you're just gonna go back to your normal self, your human self that needs coffee in the day, that needs motivation in the day. So quitting creatine only stops you from shredding the day. That's the side effect. Now, there's apparently a lot of research on this thing, so I'm putting my trust there. I haven't done it myself, but it seems that it's healthy thing. Like, it's not like steroids that comes with so many side effects, like female titties for men, small balls, and a left bigger heart, which can lead to a heart attack, acne, muscle becoming fat after you stop working out or taking any steroids. You know that steroids are rough. I've looked into both because I was like thinking about it. Maybe I only live once. Maybe let's look what steroids do. I always hear about them being illegal, but we all know Movie stars use them. Marvel superheroes definitely use them. In 6 months, they get jacked of all traits. Impossible to do that just by eating chicken and even protein. Just impossible. So yeah, a lot of people use it. Even Arnold, the Terminator, he was competing for Mr. Universe or Olympia. And when he was doing everything the right way, following the rules, he was always like at 4th place or something. He never won. And then the people there, the bodybuilders, told him the secret: use this injection once a day before your workout. And all of a sudden he's in the top of the top. And he started getting muscle from there like crazy. So a lot of people use this. Once you're at that level, high level, you're gonna have to use it if you want to win. Here, I'm average Jocelyn. I don't need that. No steroids. But creatine is the closest thing to steroids that are actually healthy. I see it as eat your veggies and chicken, get your protein shakes, and then there's creatine. So far, from what I'm learning, it's amazing product, almost like magic. Do your own research if you're gonna do it. Watch a lot of videos. Lots of people like myself will recommend stuff to the listeners, and then turns out that the company was a scam and they scammed everybody, and now they're in legal trouble and stuff, right? So do your own research. But from my experience so far in 2 weeks, I've gotten a lot of good results with creatine. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna keep gymming. Now, this is the right way to use it, or see it as any other thing that comes out of your body or to your body from the outside. Use it as a tool. Do not rely on it as a lifestyle. For example, creatine is gonna give me like 20% strength. Everything I do, I'm just gonna be able to carry more. Everything I do, I will be able to last longer in my sets. I'll be able to do more sets. I'll be able to wake up and be energetic. Okay, so that's my help, my extra help. I already have good habits. Good eating, waking up, following an organized checklist of step-by-step what I do in my day, gym, blah, blah, blah. So creatine will be a tool to help me there. Now, once I'm in the gym, that means I will push myself as hard as I can, so that the day that I stop having creatine and my body goes back to normal, my new normal is going to be stronger than my now normal or my before normal. You see, with creatine, I'm always going to be stronger. But my goal is to be so strong that when 20% of my muscle goes down when I quit, I'm still going to be way stronger than I was, let's say, a month ago when I was not getting any creatine. That's the right way to use it as a tool. It motivates me as well in a busy day or a lazy day, especially lazy right now, to keep up my energy and actually go ahead and do things, because now I have no excuse at all. Before, it was like, well, I'm sleepy. I don't want to go out to the gym. I don't want to do stuff in the house. I'm pretty sleepy, feeling down. I'm feeling a little depressed. Now with creatine, he just punches the pussiness out of me. Punches the bitch out of you. PG-13 podcast. PG-13. It takes out the bitch in you. Away. And now I have no excuse. There's no way that I'm gonna be tired this day. No way that I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm so depressed. I'm gonna exercise. No. Get the hell out of there. Boom. And I gym. No excuses. No excuses. No tiredness. No sadness. No nothing. amazing. And that's been about 10 minutes of creatine. Woo! In the free idea podcast. And this idea is creatine. Gym is good. The routine is good. Eat healthy. Follow a good habit route. Kind of like a schedule of good habits. A lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let creatine be your number 10. That's kind of what I mean. If you don't have good habits and you start taking creatine, you're still going to be doing wonderful. But you're going to be wasting about 80% of the potential that creatine can give you. It's a boost. It's like saying, drink a cup of coffee before going to the gym, right? That's pre-workout. And that pre-workout has about a cup, sometimes 2, of caffeine inside. Some people really go hard and they put extra. That's basically a pre-workout. Now, creatine is like that, but without the downs. When I'm taking it, I don't feel the up and down from coffee or sugar. I'm at a stable level every day. At a stable level too, because I don't eat any grains or gluten. On the keto diet, I don't have that, fried chicken, deep fried, delicious with mashed potato and gravy with a nice glass of orange juice. So I'm not gonna have that drowsiness that comes after a big meal like that. To begin with, I don't have the eating habit that will have my energy level going up and down just on its own. I don't have that. Now I don't have the coffee either that will give me the surge of energy up and down. When I drink it a few hours later, etc. I don't take sugar either, as least sugar as I can. So I also don't get that sugar rush, as it's called. And the down that comes from that, the sugar crash, as it's called. On top of those good habits, it seems like my energy is in the middle, always constant. And then on top of that, I put creatine. Now, it's going to elevate my progress. It's going to accentuate my good habits. You ever heard the phrase that money will reveal who you really are? If you become rich and you were a horrible person before, you're going to become just more horrible, Less respect for the people and other things and objects and material. And if you were a very good person, following good stuff, and you get rich, you're going to become a better person. You're going to give that money away, help others, give it this, give it that, use it for, you get it. So with creatine is what I say. It's going to accentuate your good habits, and it's going to accentuate your bad habits. And I tell you because I have an example of bad habit that it has accentuated. I was trying to quit Instagram and short videos, anything like phone, just phone. And now that I have more energy, I am more in the phone. I have to try harder than hard to not be on the phone. So there you go. I have more energy and more time to waste. At the same time, I have more time to gain. It gains. It sounds weird. I hit my chest. It sounds like a little dinosaur arms. Hey, fettuccine. So that's creatine. Follow good habits, and then just keep doing your thing. For me, good diet, good progress, discipline, following my routine of gym, healthy habits again. I also take protein shakes once in the morning, once at night, because I gym a lot, I work a lot. I used to have a physical job, very physical, so 2 protein shakes made sense. Maybe now not so much. But I also don't eat a lot of fluff, so I need to somehow get more calories into my body without eating, that much stuff. My next point on the free idea podcast it has somehow cured my depression. That constant feeling of sadness, I still get it, but it's a lot less. A whole lot less. And I cannot say very well if it's creatine doing that, but it's for sure helping. I am following all the good steps that one needs to follow. I'm not going to repeat them because I did it plenty. Too many times, I'm following the good steps. There's no way that you follow a recipe for making pancakes and you get waffles. If you follow the recipe step by step, not like put more, put less, or put this other thing extra. No. You follow it exactly, you're going to get pancakes. So, I'm following step by step the right recipe to be depression free, to like my life, to enjoy it. Something that I want to say that I've been doing is that I've been, exercising my body, sweating. Every time that I'm pissed off during the day, which just happened, I take it out in the gym. Like Diego told me, fight your demons in the gym. And that's what I do. I got in the elliptical. I put the level in a very hard level, a level that it's usually my max. So I maxed out. And I just hit it hard. Just boom, 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 boom. Thinking in my mind that thing that angers me. My anger management. Just that thing that happened. I replay it in my head. And that other thing too. Take the anger out by the effort. Do it as often or as long as it needs to be done. Usually by the time I start getting tired, that's as long. I'll feel it. It's pretty good. Fight your demons in the gym. Another thing that I'm doing is from the book of Atomic Habits, which I have a jar and I put an object inside every time I accomplish my daily goal of whatever that was. In my case, I call it the pride jar because it's days that I am proud of. I grab a sticky note, I write in that sticky note what I'm proud of that day. I write a date just because I want to keep progress on which days that happened. And I write a little bit of what happened. So one of those, for example, I wrote, today I maxed out the squat machine. I progressed so much. Closed it, put the date, dumped it in the jar. Another day, I painted furniture. I followed a good routine, and I'm happy with the results. Date, fold it into the jar. And that jar keeps growing with the stuff inside. I see more and more little yellow sticky notes inside. And that's motivating enough. Then I look at it and I say, I want to fill up my pride jar today. I want to make it look fuller. It's not full enough. I want more. And that's motivating. And I have it in a spot where I can see it every day here in my office. It's on top of my bookshelf. So there's no excuse. I will see it eventually. And it also helps me to think, I have not filled up my jar today and did not put a paper. Why? That means I'm not proud of myself today. Why am I not proud? What did I not do? What did I do wrong? Because the way I see it, I can always be proud of today. Because I only have to be proud of myself. I gotta do something that makes me proud. Me. Not something that somebody would tell me to do, like go to college and get a degree. No. It makes me proud to have painted that furniture, sanded it, assembled it. That's me. I went to the gym and I went up a weight 3 times. That's me. Makes me proud. Perhaps this day I didn't do anything special, but I did everything perfect. Everything. I woke up. I did not use my phone. I went to the gym. I came back. I made food, cleaned the house, did other little things here and there that I needed to do, like, chores. And maybe later I fell off a little bit later. But most of the day, I did great. And that normal greatness, I write it down and put in there. As long as it makes me proud. And if it doesn't, and it's 8 p.m., I think, why? What can I do? Is there anything I can do in these last 2 hours before sleep to make myself proud? And sometimes there is not. So I put it up and say, tomorrow will be another day. Sometimes there is. Like, okay, let me go on this website and do this online thing that I've been putting off, and that will be enough. It's a great method. Fettuccine! Looking at the cat climbing the furniture. Fettuccine! You gonna scratch my chairs? That's right. Go away. The book Atomic Habits has changed my life too. I've been able to get better and better and better at my life. I've been selling stuff on Facebook. I've been picking up stuff that people throw out, that it's in good conditions and all it needs is a little paint or a wash. And I've kept it and decorated my home and made it better. I've been buying stuff off of Facebook from people that, stuff, it's taxless, pay no taxes because you buy it from somebody else. It's pretty cool. I hope that doesn't change. But so far now, I can say it's amazing. These habits, I recommend them. That book, I recommend it. Creatine, I recommend it. Check it out. Make sure it's all good. I did my research, but you go ahead and do your research. Make sure it's good for you. Because I did it thinking of me, and it works for me. Make sure it works for you. That's it. 2 things that are being amazing. Gym, good habits, boom, 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 boom. Maybe a third, creatine. And that right there, my friends, are free ideas for you to improve your life. Thank you.